Change the subject. A group of landlords in New York City suing over Mayor Mamdani's rent freeze. They say the board which passed the resolution was packed with Mamdani loyalists, and they were voting based on manipulated data. Kenny Burgos is the CEO of the New York Apartment Association. So I'll get it right, Kenny.
No worries.
And he joins me now. You represent a lot of landlords. Why do they say the rent freeze is illegal? On what grounds is it illegal?
Yeah, we represent thousands of rent-stabilized landlords across the city, and it's illegal because you have seen Mayor Mamdani from the campaign through today be completely forthcoming in saying that he wants to see a rent freeze, and he has delivered that by installing 6 members onto the Rent Guidelines Board, and they have ignored the data that they presented when they acknowledge costs have gone up 5% and then make the justification for a 2-year rent freeze on some sort of future capital injection that they both have no power over and no knowledge that it will come. And that is outside the bounds of their legal doctrine. And so that is a question that this lawsuit brings. We are not party to this lawsuit, but I think it raises questions that we have been elevating for years now.
So you're suing, or your group is suing?
No, we're not suing. These are 6 small property owners.
The landlords themselves. It's
Correct.
A small group of them. Okay. And they're suing on the grounds that the numbers are bogus, and that those numbers were considered by a group appointed entirely by Mamdani.
Well,
but there's nothing illegal about that.
No, more so the suit is actually about the process that's being called into question and deserves questioning. You have a member of the Rent Guidelines Board the morning of the vote who resigned in protest, who's sitting inside the room, who has said that this was a predetermined outcome. That requires and that warrants real questions in the court of law.
Now, Mayor Mamdani has appointed a very progressive antitrust regulator, Lena Khan. He's appointed her to the city's Economic Development Corporation. She's the chair, or would be the chair. Do you think she'll make New York more affordable? She is always having a go at the big tech companies.
I think the question is less if it would be more affordable, and it's really looking at what has been the playbook from Mayor Mamdani. And it's always the same one. It's right. He will make an announcement that seems to be acknowledging business interests or other interests that have concerns with how he's governing. You see it with the appointment of Shores being the CEO of EDC, former McKinsey partner, not exactly a friend to the left, but then appoints Lena Khan as the chair of the board, who has superior power over Shores. And he's done this for properties as well, where he acknowledges insurance costs have gone up and then puts in policies that go in the complete opposite direction of what he claims to intend to try and fix, which would be the rising insurance costs. And so this is the playbook that he plays out, where the layperson watches his announcement and thinks this is a mayor who is coming out balanced and acknowledging all sides, but then folks like me who follow this very closely day to day see the policy in the direction that it really wants to go, which is not...
It's a very radical administration. The Mamdani administration is very much to the left of centre. But I would suggest that if the election were held again today, he'd have an even bigger majority.
No doubt that he's one of the most popular politicians today. I mean, we're seeing in the Democratic Party polling that we're seeing some of the most left-leaning figures be the most popular figures across the country, and that is because they are certainly, diagnosing the issues that are facing many Americans in this country. But their solutions are very simplified, oversimplified, populist in nature, right? Freezing the rent, free childcare, free healthcare, things that we can all want. But talking about how we achieve that and what those second-order effects is the part that people aren't discussing. And it's very hard to put an opposing message to populist messaging like that, because governing is much harder and not as simple as 3-word messages.
He's making the running at the moment.
Yes, he is.
Are you with him?
Am I with him?
Yeah.
We have been fighting against the mayor's policies on housing pretty much since before he came in. So.
But what about everything else?
My group focuses on rent-stabilized properties, which is really the biggest focus in this city. And I firmly believe all issues run downstream of housing. I think every single thing going on in this state right now runs downstream of housing. That is why people are frustrated. Their largest cost is housing. And so, again, he's diagnosing the problem. He's just not giving it the right medicine. He's instead telling people the poison is the medicine.
That's good analysis. Thank you very much, Kenny. Always appreciating. Come back soon, please.
Thank you.